Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. How Kim Zolciak feels about daughter Ariana bringing up money issues on Next Gen NYC. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kim Zolciak is not happy that her daughter Ariana Bierman has been discussing their family's money woes on TV, a source exclusively tells Us Weekly. Airing all this dirty laundry doesn't make sense to her, the insider tells us. Kim has been very quiet since her divorce, and she doesn't like airing her family matters for public consumption. Kim doesn't understand why she is talking about it. Ariana, 23, is one of the children of estranged couple Kim, 47, and Kroy Bierman. The pair, who separated in 2023 and are in the midst of a lengthy divorce battle, also share Brielle, 28, KJ, 14, Cash, 12, and twins Kaya and Kane, both 11. Brielle and Ariana are Kim's daughters from a past relationship, whom Kroy, now 39, adopted when he married the Bravo vet. Ariana is now starring on Bravo's Next Gen NYC, chronicling her new life living in New York City. In one of the recent episodes, she claimed to have been financially supporting her family since she was a teenager. "Unfortunately, my parents took my money," Ariana alleged in a June episode. "I can't say exactly what they used it on, because I just found out that it was gone 2 years ago. I don't even know how much money I made over the time period. Nobody was honest. There was no transparency, and I have no idea where it actually went." Ariana later clarified that she gave Kim and Kroy advanced notice that she'd be speaking about the alleged financial situation during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen later that month. "The only time my mom asks me for money is if it's regarding the bills or it's something that she needs for the kids," Ariana told host Andy Cohen, stressing Kim does pay her back when she can. According to Ariana, she and Kim have moved past any lingering resentment or drama. "Nobody wants to be put in situations that they are put into. My mom, no matter what, will be my best friend forever," Ariana said. "Money should never ruin a relationship with your family. You can always make more money, and God blesses us in that way. I have my mom, and that's all that matters." Ariana is now focused on building back her savings. "I just continue to build up and make my own money, support myself as a 23-year-old, and just continue to try to take every opportunity I can to build back up everything," she exclusively told us ahead of the Next Gen NYC premiere. "I think I'm the most financially stable I've ever been in my life, which is awesome." She added, "My mom's doing great too. She's working really hard and has a lot of great things going for her. And my dad's working too, so everything's going in the right direction and moving forward." The lights of reality TV often cast long shadows, and in the case of Kim Zolciak and Kroy Bierman, those shadows have stretched far beyond the glitz and glam of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Their highly publicized relationship, equal parts whirlwind romance and volatile unraveling, has played out like a modern Greek tragedy in sequins and stilettos. But through the rise and fall, one woman has been noticeably circumspect, sitting just outside the fray. Until now, she isn't just another voice in the chorus of tabloid speculation. She's lived through Bravo fame, ridden the waves of chaotic friendships, and learned that silence sometimes speaks louder than any reunion couch confessional. So when asked where she stands with Kim and Kroy, she doesn't offer a soundbite. She offers a story. "I never stopped caring about Kim," she says, her tone equal parts wistful and resolute. "But there's a difference between caring for someone and being able to stand by them, and I had to learn that the hard way." She remembers the early days when Kim was magnetic, her laugh loud, her presence larger than life, her wigs and solo cups always front and center. "You could not be drawn to her," she admits. She was this unapologetic whirlwind of confidence, and Kroy, he was like the grounding force to her chaos. We all thought they were the perfect match. Back then, their relationship seemed like a rare Bravo fairy tale. An NFL star falling hard for a bold, brash blonde during a charity dance competition, quickly leading to marriage, babies, and the launch of their spin-off, Don't Be Tardy. "It felt like watching lightning in a bottle," she adds, "but lightning doesn't last forever." The cracks began slowly, at first hidden beneath Instagram-filtered perfection and curated family photos. But whispers of financial strain, fights behind closed doors, and increasingly erratic behavior became harder to ignore. For her part, she tried to stay neutral. I wasn't trying to pick sides. I wanted to be a friend to both of them. But loyalty is complicated when you're dealing with people who are breaking apart. Her relationship with Croy had always been respectful, if distant. We weren't exactly brunch buddies, she laughs. But he loved Kim, you could see it. That man would have walked through fire for her, and maybe he did. But things began to change after the divorce filings, the reconciliations, and the headline ping-pong of restraining orders, repossessed Bentleys, and custody battles. It was painful to watch, she says. I reached out to Kim, I texted. I called, sometimes she responded, sometimes she didn't, and the few times she did, it wasn't really her anymore. It felt like I was speaking to someone lost in survival mode. Despite the emotional distance, she held on to hope. You want to believe your friends will come through the storm stronger. But sometimes the storm is your friend. When the media firestorm intensified, accusations flying, their Georgia mansion nearly lost, and their children caught in the crosshairs, she decided to step back. I wasn't going to be another person fighting for airtime in their drama. I love Kim, but I couldn't keep watching her self-destruct and dragging Croy down with her. I had to choose peace over proximity. That decision wasn't without consequences. Mutual friends took sides, group chats went silent, invitations stopped coming. People expect you to stay loyal even when loyalty starts to cost your own sanity. That's not loyalty, that's self-sabotage. Now, as Kim and Croy appear to be navigating yet another chapter in their ever-complicated saga, part estranged, part entangled, she watches from afar, with cautious compassion. I don't wish them harm. Honestly, I hope they find healing, separately or together, but I've stopped holding my breath. Her perspective on the situation has evolved with time and therapy. She's no longer the friend who rushes in to rescue. She's the friend who roots from a healthy distance. I still remember the good times, the laughter, the late-night wine talks, the wild Bravo trips. But I also remember the screaming matches, the crying kids, the excuses, and I can't pretend that didn't happen. Asked if a reconciliation with Kim is possible, she pauses. Anything's possible, she says. But I think any real friendship has to be built on accountability, not just apologies but changed behavior. Until then, I wish her well. I really do. And what about Croy? She sighs. I think Croy got the raw end of this whole thing. He gave everything, his career, his identity, to be Kim's husband and the father of those kids. And when things fell apart, he was left to pick up the pieces, mostly alone. He deserves peace. Ultimately, she's at peace with where things stand.